my God, please block anybody trying to interfere with whatever you brought me here to do today. Thank you so much for your blessings to us. Please deliver your messages to we, your children. All right, let's see what the Most High is up to today. I'm going this way. Mm, something feels yummy. What is that about? Mm, I'm feeling an energy of like yumminess. There's something yummy in the air. And it's not food, it's the situation. It's the situation of rights. I was hearing justice at first, but God corrected it and said rights. Situation of rights. And it's just absolutely yummy. And I'm telling you the truth, this yumminess is kind of scary. There's a feeling of I heard apprehension, but apprehension means like there's kind of an energy of refusal or like wanting to deny it, wanting to give it back, wishing it wasn't so. I'm hearing, are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? I heard. Whoever it was corrected themselves. They said, are you crazy? And they're like, are you fucking crazy? It's yours. Be glad or be sad. It's up to you. So somebody's getting their justice, and it's like it's scaring them. Why? Are you feeling sorry for the culprits? Were they feeling sorry for you while they were wronging you? Whoever is resonating with this channeled message, were they feeling sorry for you as they were doing whatever this injustice is to you? So if they didn't feel sorry for you, why are you wasting your time and your energy and your opportunity to rejoice in what God is doing for you, rejoice in what karma is doing for you, rejoice in what the universe is doing for you? Why are you throwing the gift back in God's face? It's like shit. If you want to continue to suffer, you could continue to suffer and be sad. God can arrange that too. So it's either you're going to take your victory and be happy with it and treat it accordingly, or the injustices can continue. Which one do you want? Learn to be happy in your victories. Learn to appreciate when life is going good for you, when you deserve it. So I think that your problem is that you're not seeing reason. You're one of them people who are still stuck in the mindset of being good, people pleasing. People pleasing is your idea of being good. So what about you? Don't you deserve good things too? Don't you deserve to have good people in your life? Don't you deserve to be happy? So you care about other people's happiness, even those who have hurt you, more than you care about yourself, and you think that that's okay? It's honorable to the point of stupidity. That's what it is. It is honorable to the point of stupidity. It's like in degrees, you went 360, you ended up right where you started. You're supposed to go 180. If they didn't feel sorry for you, you have the right to not feel sorry for them. Or else you can share in their karma with them that you do not deserve. They're getting karma for hurting you and you're sorry for them. Why? And you're not sorry for yourself. They weren't sorry for you when they were hurting you. What you need to do is let them deal with what they need to deal with, take accountability for their choices, and you mind your business and move on with your life. You did not help them make those bad choices. If you had a choice, you wouldn't encourage them to hurt you, would you? Let them take accountability for their own choices, and you mind your business and move on with your life to whatever blessings God got for you in your future. Leave the past alone. That's not your portion in life. However, it can be arranged that that be your portion in life if you insist. They don't like you. You're using your time and your energy and your opportunities being sorry for them, wanting to show them mercy. They had no mercy for you. If you don't want to dish out the karma, fine, but don't get in God's way, or else you can have some of that karma too. For standing next to them, the lightning bolts can strike you too. Feeling sorry for people who don't feel sorry for you. What's that? You don't have to do them anything. God is taking care of it. But why are you going so far as to not want them to experience their karma? How are they going to learn? If they don't experience their karma, how are they going to learn that they made an error? How are they going to learn that they were wrong for how they treated you? When the child misbehaves, don't you punish the child. If you spare the rod, you will spoil the child. And the mercy that you're showing them, somebody else won't show them that mercy. So what they did to you, they might go out there and do it to somebody else and catch their death. Somebody else won't be as nice as you. And that's a certainty. It's better that you allow God to teach them the lesson with you. Don't get in the way of their karma. God is chastising its children for their betterment and for your betterment. They won't be so quick to come and hurt you like that again after they learn this lesson. Stay out of the way. Or else you can go back into sufferation. Stay out of the way of their karma, or else you can go back, let them suffer you some more. Let them use you as their doormat and their punching bag. Let them use and abuse you some more. Stay out of the way. Let them get their karma. Because those are your two options. Stay out of the way and let them get their fucking karma. Or go ahead back. Let them continue to abuse you some more. Mind your business. You made good choices. They should watch you as an example and make good choices too. Stay out of the way of their karma, or else God will beat you too, since you want to share in their karma. Since you feel so sorry for them. God chastises who it loves. Correction is not meant to destroy us. It makes us better people. Let them get their correction. Look up the word chastise if you don't know what it means. Matter of fact, I look it up for you. I was watching Poirot. Chastise, rebuke or reprimand severely. You do the crime, you should do the time. It is correction. It is justice. To rebuke or reprimand severely. That means whatever they did to you was very, very bad. Because God is a just God. God will only punish them as much as they have punished you. They punished you for no reason. No good reason, anyway. Everybody has their reason. Usually the terrible ones is when they do it out of jealousy and competition and stupid shit like that. You didn't do anything to these people for them to treat you how they treated you. Nothing that you did to them warranted how they treated you. They severely dealt with you unfairly. So God is going to severely deal with them fairly. Is there a difference? Yeah. Let God minister to its children. They did the crime, they need to do the time. Simple. Right, yo. So, any more messages you got, Most High? I'm guided to this, but there are no writing on this deck. New deck? Shit. I'll put it there anyway. And this one you feel kind of in out, like it doesn't really belong, but it wants to be invited to the party. We'll put you there. Why do you want to be invited to the party? You don't even feel right when I put you there. You don't belong. You can't come. You can't sit with us. And at the top of that deck, we had the word prince. So somebody thinks that they're special. Somebody thinks they're special and they're important and they deserve to sit with somebody. But the truth is, you don't. You can't sit with us. All right. Oh, Lord. Okay, so this deck is feeling sticky again. I don't know who this message is for, Most High. Oh. My hair is tickling me. So. There's another sticky situation being dealt with here. Let's see what the message is. We'll get a better idea of who this message is for. But those first channel messages, that was God's warning to someone. I guess this is a message to that same person. I was talking about them when it fell out. So let's see. So we got breakup, completion. Separate yourself completely. Go and mind your business and let the people them suffer their karma by themselves. They wronged you, and now God is standing up on your behalf. Because it's the right thing to do. If you do not correct the children, they're going to grow up being menaces to society. If you truly love them, you will want them to serve their karma. If you truly, truly love someone and you know they've done wrong, you would want them to be corrected, because the world will not be as kind to them as you have been. Somebody will finish them for you. And you can't blame anybody but them and yourself for not correcting them when you had the opportunity. So this coming in like a mother or a father or some kind of guardian, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, somebody who know their children are doing wrong and they refuse to correct them. Listen, they are your princes and your princesses. They don't belong to the world. The world is not going to see them and treat them like they're princes and princesses. When they come out into the world, we expect to be respected. Reciprocal respect. reciprocity. I respect you, you respect me. That's what a good parent does. A good parent teaches their children. A good guardian teaches their children to respect those who respect them. That is real love. It's not real love to try and shield your children from justice. If they've done wrong, they need to be corrected. That's good parenting. Because the world will not spare them. And I can see somebody putting a knife to my throat for saying that. No problem. Allow them to keep fucking up and don't correct them. Let's see what will be their fate, shall we? Don't correct your children. Send them out into the world as the fuck-ups that you've made them feel like they should be comfortable being. Let's see what the world does with them. And I hope you like it. Since you didn't want to do your job as a parent or a guardian, the world will do it for you. Spare the rod, you will spoil the child. There's a story that I heard one time ago of a child. A woman had a son, and this son was being a menace as a young boy. And she would never correct the son. And the son grew up, he grew up. And as we grow up, we take on our own psychology. We see life through our own eyes, no longer through the eyes of our parents or our guardians. And he realized that his mother never corrected him. And the world corrected him. And you know what he did? He had a bone to pick with his mother to the point where he killed his mother for never correcting him. Because he grew up and he learned better. He saw the importance of being corrected. Something that she obviously never learned or never learned to value. She thought that by allowing her son to be however he wanted to be, that he would love her more. He ended up hating her to the point of fatality. Children aren't going to be young and dumb forever. Since she failed to correct him, the world corrected him and he realized how wrong his mother was. She put his life in danger. She put that little boy's life in danger by not correcting him, because the world is not going to spoil him the way that she decided to spoil him. And he grew up to be a man and he realized this. And he took it out on her in the worst way. She made him feel like it was okay for him to go around treating anybody any old how. And she paid for it with her life. So breakup, completion, money or blessings or something of value, texting, food, handler or controller. Let's see what God is saying with that. So this is a message to that same person who don't want the people to get their karma. They deserve their karma for doing wrong to you or doing wrong to somebody else. You need to allow them to serve their karma, or else it will befall you. So if you want to suffer their karma with them, try block the karma that God is giving them and you'll see. So breakup, excuse me, completion. We got money. So money is what? Like something of value. Texting, communication. So valuable communication. And then we got food. Food usually come out in a psychological reading like psychology, like the information that you're getting. So valuable communication, the information about being a handler or controller. So break up completion. So breaking up completely with valuable exchange, valuable messages about handling and controlling oneself, handling and controlling situations. They say break up completion. So this coming like the crime. So somebody stop correcting somebody on how to handle themselves. Let's look at the underlying issue. You see that? So somebody is refusing to correct somebody because they want to be liked. They want to fit in. It's dangerous. Copycat. You got gang stalking. Beautician. No, they think it's beautiful. And let's see one more I'm feeling. Spreading rumors. So it's lies. So this behavior, this wanting to fit in behavior that they're seeing as beautiful, and it's like everybody want to be the same. So it's like everybody's going down the wrong road. Nobody want to correct anybody. So even the people who know better, they're choosing not to say anything. They're choosing not to tell whoever they're dealing with the truth about their behavior. They think that it's beautiful being a menace. Gang stalking is menacing energy. So they move in gangs and they're being a menace to society. And they think it's beautiful, but God wants y'all to know it's not beautiful. You're lying to yourselves. Let's see what else. We got chemical warfare and we got studio. So what you're creating is chemical warfare. Chemical warfare usually come out as the product of being angered for a long time. Because when you're in a certain mood, your body chemistry changes. So there's gonna be what you're creating is an unhealthy physiological system. You're hurting yourself. And that may manifest physically as well. Because like I said, the rest of the world isn't gonna be giving you the power that you think you have. You're fooling yourselves. So chemical warfare, studio, enemy. What you're creating is enemies. You're frustrating other people, you're creating enemies, and that's going to come back on you. Because everybody isn't going to take your bullshit. Somebody going to stand up to you. Somebody going to stand up to them one day. So if it's not you who is refusing to allow these people to go through their karma, just know it's going to come back to them. They're creating enemies for themselves. And you being silent about their behavior, you're not helping them. You're helping them to create more enemies for themselves. Bad karma. So if you're their guardian or their parent, you're a poor parent in this respect. You're a poor guardian in this respect, and that is the truth. Since you have a problem with telling other people the truth, I'll tell you the truth. The little boy grew up to kill its parent because she never corrected him when he was misbehaving as a child. So he grew up thinking that he could go around treating anybody how he wanted to. And he got his ass beat. And it dawned on him that he's being corrected by these people because of his bad behavior towards them. And then he looked back at all the times that his mother allowed him to wrong people without correction and say, you know what, it's your fault I'm like this. Was he wrong? Whose fault is it that he's like that? Children are given to us as blank canvases, basically. It is our job, it is our duty to guide them as the elders, because we know better. We know better. It is our duty to guide the children. That's why children have parents. So they're creating enemies for themselves. And God is like, yeah, that's positive karma. That's justice. They put out hate, they receive hate. They've been shopping for it. So they can expect this ass whooping. All this bad energy that they've been putting out into the world, they can expect to receive it back. And if you don't do your due diligence and your duty as somebody who sees the mistakes that they're making and correct them, and if you choose to stand in their way and try to save them from their karma will befall you. You can have some. God don't have no problem with that. They've been shopping for it. See? They're misguided. It is your duty to guide them. You're failing. Look, we got doctor. So that's like manipulating things, making things happen. Sexually transmitted disease. In a psychological reading, sex talks about communication. So the way that they interact with the world around them is disease. It's a disease. They're causing disease to the underdogs, anybody that they think is weaker than them. So they've been grown with a predatory kind of mindset. But they're going to meet up on an underdog that's not an underdog. They only look like it, like me. One of these days, they're going to meet up on an underdog energy that's not an underdog. They thought I was an underdog because I hide myself so well. They thought I was weak. They thought I'd be afraid to be alone. They thought I could be hurt psychologically, crippled psychologically, because I look like. Looks can be deceiving. I hide the beast inside of me so well, they never knew I had a beast within. They think only they have beasts. Yeah. And now those people, their life is in ruins. And I didn't have to lift a finger. Karma. God. The universe doing my dirty work for me. Bringing me justice. Bringing Malika justice. I don't come on here and share my life story with you people for you to ignore it. I come on here and share my life story like it's a fucking book in the Bible. For y'all to learn something from it. I go through the hardship so a lot of you don't have to. You can be made aware. Keep your eyes open. Learn something. See the signs that life is trying to teach you. You think you're above the law? You think there is no divine law? You think there are no rules to life outside of the rules that are inside the House of Parliament? That's a secondary court system. The primary court system is life itself, the universe. The universe comes with its own set of laws. You need to know that. You need to be aware of that. What goes around truly comes back around. It's not a joke. It's not just something we say. We have lived it because we're paying attention. I'm sure you've lived it too, but the difference with you is you probably don't pay attention to life. You don't know how one circumstance is affected or is the product of a previous circumstance. You don't pay attention to life. So you think that there are no rules. You think that nobody is seeing you. You think that nobody knows. God always know. Karma always know. And karma is not the type of judge that you can bribe. Karma is not the kind of lawyer that you can bribe. The mechanism of karma is not one that makes mistakes. It doesn't do too much and it doesn't do too little. What you put out is what you will get back. Life is so much bigger than we give it credit for. We take too much for granted. We simplify too much about life. We put the system first and we put spirituality second, if at all, on the list. But really and truly, the system of life, spirituality, that should come first. If you really want to win at life, you need to put spirituality first. Everything that you need is there. It will help you to master this physical world. It will help you to live a better life. It will help your people to live a better life. People want to be mad at my successes and mad at Malika's successes, but it's because of the choices that we made. That's why no matter how hard they try to fight against us, we respect spiritual law, so therefore spiritual law defends us. We don't go around hurting people, so therefore that is not our fortune. We didn't plant those seeds. So no matter how many people want to hurt us, those seeds will never take root in our life the way that they want them to. We don't have the type of soil to accommodate those type of seeds. What we put out is what we're going to get back. It doesn't matter what other people wish for us. And it's the same with you people. That is spiritual law. It doesn't matter how many people wish you bad. It doesn't matter how many people try to juju you. It doesn't matter how many people are fighting against you. You get paid according to what you put out into the universe. Only what we put out into the universe can alter our destiny. All those who fight against our destiny, they can only delay it. And eventually they will get tired. We won't. All we have to do is be patient. They'll get tired and they will fall out. They're going to look old, haggard. Because there's only so much that you can pour into somebody else's downfall if that person isn't prime for a downfall. I haven't been planting bad seeds. How are you going to make me fall if I keep making good decisions? Including my patience. for the destiny, the glorious destiny that I know is mine. I'll never get tired. And plus, I understand that what God is allowing them to do to me is also helping them to grow if they were to look at the signs that life is showing them. So, in a way, I'm allowing my life to be one of sacrifice, not just for myself, but also for their edification, if they're paying attention. And if they're honest with their findings, the same way I interact with life, and I realize, whoa, that happened, and when I do that, that happened, and God was ahead of me here, and over again, I'm seeing the same things. If they're paying attention, they'll see over and over again, life has been showing them the same thing. But some of them are too consumed with their own ego and their own thoughts and desires to pay attention to what life has been showing them. For 18 years, they've been trying to get me and Malika. Now they started on Malika because they realized that they're powerless against me. So they think that Malika is weaker than I am. So now they're focusing their attention more on Malika. And what I'm saying here would be connected to those who are gang stalking and doing wrong. Those, if we were to look at this from my perspective, they would be the gang stalkers. And then you, who are afraid of them, seeing them going through their karma, you would be the one that God is talking to, calling you a poor guide and a poor parent. Because you know what they're doing is wrong. And you refuse to correct them, so much so that you feel sorry for them when they're suffering the karma of them suffering somebody who never did anything to them. You can't pay the price too. And I will have no mercy on you. Because you clearly need to learn some ground rules about being a parent or a guide or an elder. You don't realize what your position in these people's life mean. You see them doing wrong and you choose to be silent. And when you see them getting their punishment from the universe and from God, you want to save them? You want somebody to kill them. You don't want them to learn the error of their ways. You think that you're doing them a favor, but somebody gonna kill them and then they won't have no chance at redemption. No chance at correction. Because they'll be deceased. Because somebody's not going to be as gentle a soul as me to allow God to do the job. Somebody gonna take it upon themselves to execute their own justice. They're gonna fuck around with the wrong person and find out. And so will you. And once they're deceased, it doesn't matter how much sorrow or regret arise in you. You can't bring them back. You had an opportunity to correct them. But instead, you chose to try and save them from their karma. So then your heart will bleed. God will send some wickeder angel than me. And they're going to fuck with that person and they're going to find out. They're going to look harmless like me. They're going to look like an easy takedown like me. They're going to be alone like me. And they're going to think, ooh, next target. And they will be so wrong. Because you never took it upon yourself to do your duty to teach them what is right. Even though you know you're a poor parent, you're a poor guardian, you're a poor guide, you're a poor elder. Look, the underdog. They're going to try come at another underdog and the magic will backfire. It is destiny. I'm hearing dig more. We got salesperson. That would be you. You need to make them buy what you're selling, and you need to sell them what God has put in your heart and your mind to sell them. You have a time limit. Because if you don't correct these people, God will put some dreader people on their path, and they're going to fuck them up. And you will have to live with that. So I'm glad this message is coming out today. So if you decide you're not going to take up your duty as elder or parent or guide or guardian and correct these people who are gang stalking and being a menace to society, these people who are being so unjust to somebody who don't deserve it, if you choose to neglect your duties, don't worry. They'll be addressed anyway, and you won't like it. So be prepared. Prepare your heart from now. Prepare your heart from now to live with the result of your inaction. Watching them suffer, knowing that you had an opportunity to save them. God said you want a time limit. Sexual frustration. Interacting with others, feeling frustrated. Babysitter. Get ready. That's another energy for guide. What does a babysitter do? A babysitter look after the children. That's you. You who want to save them from justice. You who want to save them from their karma. This is for you. You have a time limit. So this is a warning. God got something much worse for them than you correcting them. The way God is about to correct them, you're going to break your heart. It will destroy you psychologically. How are you going to live with yourself then? It's your choice. You see that? Low self-esteem. How are you going to live with yourself then? You're going to be feeling fucked up for the rest of your life. Especially if somebody maimed them and they don't die. And you know that it's as a result of you allowing them to run rampant in the earth, just being a fucking thorn in the side of people who don't deserve it. You raise them and encourage them to be predatory. So they will become prey for somebody very unexpected. God is going to put the right person. And y'all going to think that this person is just an easy takedown. It will be the worst mistake of your bumbleclot life up until this point. It will be the worst mistake of their life up until this point, whoever they're going to see in this energy and think, ooh, this is our next target. It's a trap. You have a time limit. Correct these people or nature will do it for you and you're not going to like it. If you think that watching them solve this karma is going to break your heart, wait until you see what nature really have planned as second option. Because the first option is for you to correct them. You don't want to do that. You want to save them from their karma. You want them to continue to go around doing wrong to people and getting away with it. You think that's how the law of nature works? God is giving you an opportunity to step in, but God don't need you to step in. God could do it itself. But if God have to do it, even you gonna suffer. Since you love them and want to protect them so much, you can suffer with them. Yeah, low self-esteem, false twin flame. So whatever connection you think you have with them, And you think that it's strong. It's not strong. You're fooling yourself. Intimidation and double agent. Intimidation. Why are you scared? It says sexual frustration. You're frustrated about correcting them. Why are you afraid? You're afraid because you raised beasts. You're afraid because you know how lawless you've allowed them to be. And you're afraid of them turning on you. Take responsibility for your creation. You don't get to back out now. Take responsibility for your creation. Use your eraser and start to erase the nonsense that you made them into. By finding the courage to talk truth to them, correct their behavior. It don't matter if they like it or not. If you do the right thing by God, God will do the right thing by you. You're afraid of the monsters you've created. Let them know that you fucked up. Let them know that you raised them wrong because you yourself were fooled at the time when you were encouraging them to be the way that you raised them to be or allowed them to be. That's what you need to do. You need to admit to your vulnerabilities. You need to admit to your mistakes. You need to admit that you were wrong. You need to admit that you were misguided. Y'all need to have a serious heart-to-heart. This is what breaking generational curses look like. Or else you're not gonna like what nature will do to them. Because they need to be stopped. You know this. Even you're afraid of them. You created monsters, now you're afraid of them. Are we going some more? So we got intimidation and double agent, and we got X. So something about the past, stalking. So you used to be a stalker too. Miscarriage and depression. So you know you were wrong for being, this is what I'm saying. And see the cards come out to prove it. You were misguided too. And you know you were wrong. You used to be like this, so you trained them to be like that. Look, the magic backfired. So you thought it was good to be predatory. You learned that it's not, but yet you still raise them to believe that it's okay to be predatory. This is your opportunity to correct that behavior. Because you know better. You've walked the walk. If you don't do it, nature will do it for you, and you're not going to like it. This is an opportunity for you to get some good points on your karma report. You can let it pass you by if you want to. Look, we got patient. I was recruited or initiated. See, somebody made you into a predator. And you made your people into predators too. You know better. You learned better. Why would you then raise your little ones or people who look up to you to be that way? You know it's not. You know it's not a healthy way to be. You know that nature is going to take its course and seek its revenge. You know that it's a bad idea. And yet still you allowed other people to walk that same walk to a slow death. First a spiritual death, then a physical one. First a psychological death, then a physical one. That's why you're depressed now. This is the psychological death that I speak of. You're not yourself. You're not your best self. You're not your happiest self. That's psychological death. Depression is psychological death. I have to break up this energy because it's a horrible energy. You raise predators. Now you're afraid of them. You're too afraid of them to correct them. One way or the other, they will suffer their karma. Whether you help God to bring about these corrections or God take it upon itself to use some other people to bring about their corrections, they will be corrected. And if God has to use somebody else, you're definitely not going to like it. Because they're not going to be as merciful towards them as you. They don't have no emotional bond to them. You do. They're not going to give a fuck about them. We are our brother's keeper. We are our sister's keeper. Just for kicks, let's see what's at the bottom of this thing. I'm done shuffling. You thinking about it? Good. Very good. So I'm guessing the reason why God was guiding me to these cards is because of your silence. There's nothing on these cards. Absolutely nothing. These are brand new cards I haven't even added to any decks yet. So this is your silence. Here in Black Death. Ooh, I want to see what that is. So that's your second message. Your silence is going to bring about a Black Death. Interesting. That has taken on so many different forms, that phrase, Black Death. I know it's a disease time. Black Death. Let's see what that is. The Black Death was a plague pandemic that occurred in Europe from 1346 to 1353. Wow. That's a long time. It was one of the most fatal pandemics in human history, and as many as 50 million people died, perhaps 50% of Europe's 14th century population. Black Death. That's what you can expect. That's what God says. So a lot of people are going to die as a result of you not assuming your role as guide or parent. You choose not to correct them. Nature will correct them for you. Yeah, so you can read it yourself. So that is saying to me that a lot of people are dead. I'm hearing they're germs. What do we do with germs? We kill germs. So, as a result of your silence, you can expect a lot of them to die. Or the lot. I stand corrected. That's it. God said you can expect the lot of them to die. They're all going to die. And I heard you will be all alone. So God is not going to kill you. God is going to spare your life, so you have to live with it, I heard. Cautionary tale. Let's see if you're going to be quiet about teaching other people to stay away from being predators. You're going to see just how badly it can end. If you really love them, you correct them. Or else prepare to lose them forever. They will all die. That's option number 2. Option number 1 is you correcting them. To salvage. That's what I heard. To salvage whatever is left. That's option number 1. Option number 2, they all die. All of them. Because you know better. You know better. You've already walked the walk. Now you're in depression. You see what it makes of you. You see what it does to society. You see what it does to the people around you. You choose not to correct them. You want them to suffer the same ugly fate. Do you like what you're enduring now as the aftermath of you being a predator yourself? Can you live with the psychological warfare that's going on in your mind? No, because God says right now you're suffering from depression. You hate yourself. You hate life. You hate your past. It can't be well to live in a body with a mind like that. If you get sick in the body, there are many ways that you can heal the body quickly. When you get sick in the mind, that's a different type of illness that calls for a more complex type of healing. And most of the healing of the mind, one has to do themselves. Nobody can take you out of the prison of your mind but yourself. And your God. But healing of the mind is an internal job. It calls for the internal doctors. There is no drug that they can give you to heal sicknesses of the mind. And I say that with confidence. So that means every drug that they give to people when it comes to their depression and all these things, it's fake. It's false. They don't actually heal the mind. They make you lethargic. They make you dizzy. They make you want to sleep. That's not healing the mind. A healed mind is a happy mind. that accompanies a functional body, a functional human being. That's a healed mind. A mind that's going after their dreams, a mind that's living in its purpose, or at least seeking to find out what its current purpose is. That's a healed mind. If you're sleeping all day and you feel drunk all the time or drowsy or dizzy from these psychological tablets, that's not a healed mind. It's a distraction. I see the knife going across my neck again. Truth hurts, innit? You wish you could shut me up. Why the fuck are you here watching this TV channel? Why are you here watching this channel? And if you're attached to me in my psyche, if you're attached to me telepathically, why are you here? If you're not here minding my business, you wouldn't know what I'm saying. Why are you here? I'm here to speak to those who are willing to be set free by the things that God has put in me to tell them. I'm not here for people who oppose what I'm saying. Because when I come on here and speak, I don't just come on here and just talk for talking's sake. I come on here about the healing of the nation. Psychologically, financially, socially, emotionally, philosophically, everything. That's why I come here. If you don't like the truth, this channel is not for you. If you don't like the truth, this mind is not one for you to come in and take up residency. You don't get to stay from wherever you're at and attach to my mind. Because you're not going to like the things that you hear here. I'm a truth speaker. If you leave here, you won't hear what I have to say. And you won't have to be worried or plagued by what I have to say. You don't get to attach yourself to me and still be offended by what you find here. This is my life. This is my mind. I didn't invite you. You're not welcome here. Not telepathically and not here on my channel. You're not welcome here. If you feel like putting a knife to my throat because of the things that I say, you are not welcome to attach to me telepathically, and you are not welcome to be here watching my channel. That's it. So let's get your next message. Top secret, declassified. That's what I specialize in. That's my business here. That's my purpose. I am the motherfucking apocalypse. So we got work. Secret agent of the Here Industry Collective. That's all to do with the mind. That's my mind card in this deck, or one of them. And this is the collective too. Everybody's mind. We the people. Barbering, cutting out the bullshit. Men only. Let's see what that means. Pop music. So men only is coming through as masculine energy. Pop music is like what's popular. Let's see what else. Dream interpretation. So you see, so it's not a matter of just going after what's popular. It's a matter of seeking the truth. Look, seeking the truth. A friend tell you the truth. A real friend is going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not. So the masculine and the men only is coming through as masculine energy. When we go after life, when we go after what we want in life, do we just go after what's popular? Is that how we're supposed to do it? It's down to our own interpretation and understanding of it. That's why I'm here. It's my work. I am an agent of the barbering of our minds and our thoughts. That's what I do. If you're not ready to heal, if you're not ready to grow up, you don't belong here. You don't belong around me, because whatever I say is going to offend you. However, those who do want to grow up, those who do want to understand life a bit more, they have the right to have access to somebody who is going to give them the information that they need. And that's why I'm here. I'm not here to offend anybody. If you're not ready to grow, you need to leave here. You need to leave my presence in all its glory. Or else you will continually be offended by the things that I do and say, the things that I don't do and the things I don't say. You will continue to be offended by what I stand for. I'm all about grown-ups. I'm all about growing up, and I'm all about grown-ups. I'm here for the bosses. You can't be a boss based on lies. It won't last. That's why all those who have built their empires on lies, they're afraid now of it crumbling. There's your proof. Billionaires and trillionaires, they can't live in peace. They're afraid for their fortune, because they know it's dwindling. Why? Because the truth is rising. The number of truth seekers and truth speakers, as they rise, these billionaires and trillionaires, their empires are going to dwindle. It's going to fall. It's natural. They didn't build it on a sturdy foundation. Anything that's not built on truth is going to fall. I don't make the rules here. And I'm not going to allow you people to stop me from being who I believe I should be, which is a truth seeker and a truth speaker. It's not right. I'm not stopping you from being the criminal that you want to be. I speak against it. What you choose to do with the information is entirely up to you. I'm not stopping you from being a horrible person. You don't get to stop me from being a good person. Equally so. You do what you do without mercy. I do what I do without mercy. I am a friend to those who are ready to grow up. I am a friend to those who are seeking the truth. I am a friend to those who want to do life right. Those who hope to understand what this is. We'll work it out together. If that's not you, you don't belong here. You don't belong attaching yourself to me, so when you start getting frightened, you start making my heart rate speed up. I have nothing to fear. I know that's not my heartbeat speeding up like that. You attach yourself to me so close that I can feel your heartbeat. What is that about? Mind your Papa vessel. My rise is such detriment to you. What about the fact that your rise has been a detriment to all of us for so long? And now that fortune is changing, you want to be highly offended. You don't need to be around here. Close your eyes. You don't have to see the train wreck that's happening, but just know it's going to happen. It's happening. And you can't do anything about it. God won't allow you to hurt me. You're not worthy. Your season is over. And I speak to you as a friend and tell you exactly what time we're living in. And instead of listening to me and trying to make preparations for your future, you want to come up with every trick in the book to destroy me, which are all going to fail. That's a ridiculous use of your time. Your time could have been better spent correcting your mistakes. That would secure you a future where you're still on top. Or at least the level of drop that you're about to endure, it won't be as bad because you made the effort to correct your mistakes. Instead of correcting your mistakes, you think that you can fucking succeed by wiping me out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here on God's mission. I'm a servant of the Most High God, of light. You're a servant of darkness. It is not the season for darkness. So you will not have power over me. You think that 18 years would have proven that to you by now. Keep on wasting your time and your money. And the human resources, God gonna kill them all. You'll be doing the whole world a favor. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck with this. Temple of the Jews. Dance hall. Trying to dictate how things go. The dance hall card come through as choreography. The Jews. So it's you. You want to put a knife to my neck. You don't want to correct your mistakes to secure your future for you and your family. You think that by wiping me out, you could stop my work. If you wipe me out, which God's not going to allow you to do, but if you do, God just rise a couple more of me. It'll be the worst mistake that you make. You'll be hoping for have me back. If God allow you to wipe me out, God just gonna raise some more dreader soldier than me. You think I'm something? You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm fucking mild. I am mild. My fire isn't blazing. This is nothing. Be careful what you wish for. Put a knife to my neck. Be careful what you wish for. The deck just split just now. That would be me. I know you hate superstars. That don't have nothing to do with me. That's a you problem. The Jews hate superstars because they think they're trash. That's why they're so mean to superstars. They try and get superstars to corrupt their souls. Because they want all of them to fail and go to hell. They want them to live a life of hell like them. That's why they set their initiation standards how they do with like homosexuality and child harassment, child sexual harassment, and child violations. They just find the most heinous things to get superstars to do so that they can get the superstars to forfeit their place in God's eyes. Okay? And it works. So many of them they agree to the terms and conditions of these Jews. Not I. Not I. You would have been glad to have me a part of the bomber cloth industry long time ago because I'm such a superstar. But I don't like your terms and conditions. And that's why I never joined. I saw the fuckery from a long time. I was like, nah, that's not for me, thank you. I'll sing in my shower. And in my bedroom. The fuck? I'll wait. I'll wait for better times. I'm gonna be a superstar forever. I was born a superstar. That's why even the people closest to me, they hate me so much. I just shine even when I don't want to. They always been jealous and mad at me. Because I guess I'm nobody. They can't allow themselves to be possibly inspired by me. Oh my God. Me inspired by Chanel? Ugh. That bitch. Never. I'm better than her, they say. Wrong answer. I've always been better than you. That's why you hate me. That's why you've always hated me. That's why you've always competed with me. Because you know I'm better than you. I just can't turn my light off. To whom it may concern. So Korea and what's his name? Korea and Nathan in my dream this morning. Why Korea insist on coming in my dreams for the last 7-8 months or whatever? The last 7 or 8 times I had a dream with Korea in it. She's always coming in trying to be my friend in my dream. Why does she insist on coming in my dreams, befriending me? Girl, I know you're not my friend. We are not friends. I don't have any friends. And I'm happy about that. My God and my child are my friends. Nobody else. I am not your friend. And you definitely aren't my friend. You started it. And I don't want your man, whatever Nathan is to you, I don't want him. Why the fuck are you still in my energy? Why are you still here? Why are you still disturbing me? What you hope to get from me, you're not getting it. I'm not your friend. I don't want to be your friend. You a little gossipy bitch. You a little instigator. And you don't like yourself. You fat ass. Fat, lazy, gossipy bitch. And why your back feel like a bumbleclot grater? You're not only a big back, you're a big hairy back. I don't like you. I'm not interested in being your fucking friend. In a real life. So don't watch how nice I am to all you people in my dreams. I am nice at my core. But in a real life, I know where I stand with you people. I am nice at my core. That's why I'm nice to all of fucking you in my dream. And I won't be offended by that. Because I'm a good person. But in a real life, I'm going to match your energy. Trashy bitch with your trashy man. You could keep each other. Stop invading my dream. Stop invading my sleep. I don't want to see you when I sleep. I don't like you. And I already know you don't like me. So that's why I don't bumbleclot like you either. In a real life, me match everybody energy. The fuck? You think you could come into my dream and convince me that me and you are friends? I know we're not friends. You already showed me that long time. I doubt you know how to be a friend. Korea Anthony. Nathan Thomas. Go and live unhappily ever after. Excuse me. So we got dance hall, secret society, neighbor, and adults. Interesting message. So the dance hall card, like I said in this deck, for me, it represents choreographing things. You know? So it's kind of like manipulation. So basically the manipulation of this secret society. Then we got neighbor and adults. It's a funny lineup. So somebody's controlling this secret society. I'm guessing this is talking about Nathan and Korea and all them who are part of that secret society, that the gang stalking crew who been on my tail for so long. My mother and my grandmother and my sister and my auntie and whoever else they've managed. All kind of people, a whole bunch of them. So there's a choreography of the secret society. And we got neighbor and adults. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck to make some more sense of it. Look at this. Hate. I know. They hate me. Ooh. Okay, so I'm being asked to share this story. I thought it was a personal message. But yeah, so you, Nathan and Korea and everybody else that is a part of your secret society, you need to know that you all are being manipulated. You think that you're running things, there's something actually running you. And we got neighbor and adults. And that means it's somebody close to you or a group of people close to you. They are adults. Y'all are just big children. Okay? So somebody who sees how y'all are, they know who y'all are, they know how you're behaving. They're dealing with you from the inside of your camp because of your hateful ways. See, I don't need to lift a finger to fuck with these people. I don't even need to pay attention to these people. I'm only talking about them because they came in my dream this morning. It's like, and I woke up from the dream, I fell back asleep, and the dream continued with them. So they were adamant about coming into my spiritual vortex. They were adamant about invading my subconscious mind. Who the fuck cares about you and your friendship, bruv? Y'all are too full of hate to be friends, even with each other. So maybe this whole gang stalking thing that was spoken of in the beginning, if y'all ain't dealing with that, it's like a personal message for those who have been gang stalking me. So basically it's saying that there's somebody who is watching them. They know better. They've been down the road doing this shit before. They know what the fuck happened to them. And instead of correcting these people, they're allowing them to walk into the same fuckery that they dropped into for fucking with me. Or fucking with people like me. I didn't come on here to talk about you people. But it look like God want to talk about you. Okay, so let's read on. So yeah, so the underlying issue is your fucking hate. So you go tell your whole bumbleclot crew, y'all need to watch each other. Because among the children, there are adults who see what y'all are doing to me and whoever else y'all are victimizing, and they're like, fuck no, I can't deal with this. This is not right. This is not okay. So you're being fucked up from the inside. Hate, me got major corporation. You see? And this isn't coming through as the business places. This is a lot of you. We got church doing what is right. And we got dream interpretation and secret agent. And we got lactation or hair and the big questions. So it's a matter of principle. They see what you're doing and they don't like it. They don't like it. The big questions about this secret organized crime agency that y'all think that is so safe. I'm saying I'm hearing to show you. We got goddess, women only, and love. Love the Rastafarian. You're supposed to be loving me because I haven't done anything bad to you people. You're not supposed to come at me with no fake bumbleclot love. And that's why you're about to get fucked up from inside. Like God said, all of you are dead. Since you don't want to correct each other, and y'all insist on fucking with me and people like me, all of you are dead. And I won't be sad. You're fucking crazy. I hope all of you did at the same time so we can just throw one big party for myself. Yeah, love the Rasta. That is the new world order. They love me. Whoever these people are that's fucking up your organization from the inside, they see that I'm worthy of love, so them love me. About your my look, we the people, new world order of we the people. We love. Fuck y'all and your bumbleclot hate. Are we wrapping this up? We the people are friends. You see? I got friends in high and low places. I don't need your friendship. People look at me and they see exactly who I am. And they know I deserve better. And they intend for me to enjoy it. I don't have to do anything to you. I didn't even come out here intending to address my situation, but God is like, nah, I want to talk about it. That's karma. We the people are friends of the 144,000. You see? The people see who I am. And the others like me. They see us now. They're not confused by your lies anymore. Because that's all that you people been doing. Lying to each other about who we are to get people to hate us. Get people to see us in the most negative light. Because you think that it's people that you have to satisfy. Nah, bitch, you have to satisfy karma. You have to satisfy the world, the universe. You have to satisfy God. And God know better. The universe know better. And karma know better. That's why nothing that you do will ever work on people like me. The 144,000. You bumbleclad. It's only a matter of time. Y'all have been doing what you've been doing to us for a very long time. Your lies are getting weaker and weaker. Because we are showing no signs of being the way that you have been convincing people we are for years now. Coming in my dream, befriending me. Like 7 or 8 dreams I've had with her coming in trying to be my friend. I know you're not my friend, Korea. Anthony. None of you are my friends. Y'all hate me. Because y'all are jealous. And Pata and them, they're paying you to hate against me. So it's your pleasure to find reasons, create them if you have to hate me. And you try to spread rumors to other people to get them to hate me too, so that they willingly help you to fight against people like me. And they're not even getting paid to do it. They just believe in your lies. Anybody who know me, anybody who been around me, and actually are truthful about who I am, they don't have a bad thing to say about me that is true. If they say anything bad about me, it's a lie. Nothing. I'm not perfect, but I don't go around offending people. I don't go around belittling people. I don't go around fooling people. I don't go around manipulating people. I don't go around disrespecting myself. The flaws that I do have, they don't warrant the way that you people been treating me. They don't warrant your hatred. Because even though I am as elevated as I am, I never try to bring other people down. Never. If you want to perceive me as such, that's a fucking you problem. My intentions have always been pure. God is my witness. The universe is my witness. And karma is my witness. That's why y'all can't do fuck all to me. Because I don't deserve it. We got What's Good Political Personal Reading, Chanel Green. So if those of you who thought that this wasn't about me, you see the politics of me, the politics surrounding my name. Hairdressing. So that's talking about my mind. They claim I'm a devil worshipper. That's what they've been painting me to be. That's the popular claim. That's the popular claim that they've been making about me. Am I done with this deck? Thank you. You stress me. Fuck them. Fucking bunch of losers. You're all gonna die. I'm sure I look better than all of you, and I'm the one that's supposed to be looking fucked up right now. The amount of you that grouped up together to fight against little old me. The amount of doors that you people went behind my back and closed on me. And you had pleasure doing it. I haven't worked in years. Even the US government is helping you people. The Montreal government is helping you people. The UK government. That's how far y'all went to try to bring me down. That's why they put me in this gas chamber of a house. They want to spray me with bacon like I'm a bumbleclot cockroach. When I am actually the healing of the bumbleclot nation. I'm doing what so many of you have been tasked to do but are too afraid to do. I'm doing what the world need right now. The world need truth. The world needs some fearless people who are willing to sacrifice themselves for the good of the many. A modern day Marcus. A modern day Jesus. A modern day Emmanuel. And y'all trying to destroy me. With no justification. None of you can actually look at my character, look at me, and say any bad thing about me. I've never given you people that energy. The only bad reports you get about me is what people tell you about me. And y'all never did me the courtesy of checking to see what them people they are saying, if it's true or a lie. All the great magicians you are. None of you bothered to fact check what they've been telling you about me. All y'all just took the gossip like. Affected my growth and my life for years based on false information. You're not my friends. And generally, you're not good humans either. That should teach you to stop listening to gossip from people. The experience that you had with me should be a huge lesson in your life. None of you could say that I've ever treated you like shit, but you're going to believe other people that say that I've treated. So if I treated them like shit, how come I never treat you like shit? Especially if you know you hadn't done anything bad to me. I didn't do anything bad to you either. So if I did treat somebody in the past like shit, you should ask, well, what did you do to them? What did you do to Chanel to make Chanel treat you like that? Because Chanel is not that type. She don't seem like that type of person to me. I don't have a bad thing to say about her. And if I got beef with somebody else, it has nothing to do with you. Who started it? If I have beef with somebody else, who started it? That matters. Did I offend them or did they offend me? And I stood up for myself. What do you think? I don't start trouble with people, but I surely will defend myself. like the warrior that I am. That's why I keep myself quiet and I keep myself to myself, because I know it's either I'm 0 or I'm 100. It's either I'm going to leave you alone or I'm going to kill you. Because I don't just get up and fight against people who don't fight against me. If I fight against anyone, it's because they've offended me too many times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, not 18 years worth of offense. And still I'm just chilling. Still I'm just keeping it together. Still I mind my business and I keep pushing forward. Leave it in the hands of the Most High, because I know me and God know me. It's either I'm going to leave you alone or I'm going to kill you. I choose to leave you people alone. Those are the only 2 options, bruh. And God will grant my wish for me to take your life. I might not just take your life completely, because I want you to see me and think about me and think about how you've treated me for all these years. I'll put you on the brink of death and let you study me for a little bit before me done you. Before you die, you're going to think back to all the ways that you've treated me. I'm going to leave you with your consciousness and leave you with your conscience. I'm going to sit down there and wait. Watch me in my fucking face as the life is draining from you. See that I'm going to leave you alone or I'm going to kill you. I don't go around hurting people. I will not tolerate it anymore. Government, civilian, I will finish you. And I have the authority to do so. Because I outrank you, government. I outrank you, police officer and fucking politician. I outrank all of you. Don't fuck with me. Anymore. Y'all think it's such an adventure to come pretend like you're my friend. Come in my life to hurt me, break it down, burn down my life. I will fucking kill you. You're asking for it. You don't know me. I haven't offended you. Do not offend me. If I have not offended you, do not offend me. And if I have offended you, tell me and see if I will correct my behavior. If I don't, you're free to do what you will with me. Because it's not my intention to hurt anybody. It's not my intention to hurt anybody. So if I offend you, tell me. Let me make it right. If I don't make it right, you're free to do what you want to do with me. Even if that means taking my life. Because I'm wrong. I can't be wrong and strong. That's a recipe for death in my book. And that's why I'm going to kill you. Because y'all want to be wrong and strong with me. As if I'm nobody. I will put you on the brink of death and let you stare me in my fucking face, bruv. So your mind itself will take you back to how you treated me before you die. That's my prayer. Think you know me. It's either I leave you alone or I finish you. Y'all think you know me. Because I'm nice. You think I'm a pushover. Because I'm cool. You think I'm a fool. Think you know me. Only you have the ability to be called. I'm too much of a goody two shoes to be called. I could be called for justice. I will smile and be called for justice. I will have no mercy for justice. I become a whole different person for justice. Y'all got the right wrong one. Well, we got mail. Meditation, thoughtfulness, silent commune. That's the message. And there's more. Let's see what this is that didn't want to go back in the deck. So we got grandmother, powerful woman, rich woman. Menstruation, bleeding out, leaking out. And pregnant, expectancy, or something to deliver. I like the way you said that. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, shall we? Police, monitor, enforce, correct. Like I said, God want y'all to think about it. Meditation. I, the grandmother, the empress energy, the powerful woman, I have the right to make y'all bleed out. I have the authority to make y'all bleed out. Why? It is justice. In case you were wondering if I'm telling you the truth, God is enforcing what I just said to you with all my words, with the bumbleclad cards. And God said, dig some more. So in case you are wondering if I have the right to kill your clot, God want to make it abundantly clear that I have the right to kill your clot. We got police, And we got fucking dangerous sex or dangerous interaction in our case. Y'all been treating me like shit. I could fuck any one of you up for treating me like shit for as long as you have to. Look, family. You call yourselves family and friends, but y'all are just double agent. Y'all smile with me in my face and y'all stab me in my back. 2 ways. Poison. And we got underage, young, or unready. Too soon. It's too soon to begin again. I don't want to be your friends. Y'all idiots want to be friends with me for real. I don't want to be your friends. I do not want to be friends with you. I don't want to be friends with you. And this is God telling y'all aging is an option. Be forever young. So God is telling y'all, don't worry. You won't die before we become friends again. I don't want to be friends with you. So some of y'all want to heal this shit with me. How can I trust you? You won't make me finish you. If I come close to you and you do something that look like you trying to hurt me, you're just going to trigger me. It's not safe for you. It's better that you stay away from me. I'm telling you, I don't care how much you love me, how sorry you are, or none of that. Stay away from me. Deal with the monster that you've created. Do you all have any idea the kind of damage that you've done to our relationship? Whether this is family or friend or boyfriend or whoever this is that feels sorry for how y'all have treated me. Do you have any idea the damage that you have done? Clearly not. You need to be realistic. This is a matter of life and death. It has been a matter of life and death for me for 18 years. And all of you got together and you joined in with these people. You didn't ask any questions. You chose to believe them and you chose to fight against me. You chose to rip my life apart. I'm not interested in being any friends with you people. It's not safe. First, it wasn't safe for me. Now it's not safe for you. Aging is just an option. Be forever young. Take a break from people. You're fucking right because of mental health. It's not safe for you. Do you know the kind of damage that you've done to any kind of relationship that we could have had? If you cared about me for real, you would have never treated me like that. This is your punishment for not having the courage to stand up for what is right when you had the opportunities. Not once did you people stand up in my defense. All of you join in with the fuckery and do all type of stupid shit to my life to break me down mentally and physically, emotionally, socially, financially, psychologically. Y'all tried it. The only thing you've accomplished is shutting yourself out of my life. I need to heal. Because I will fuck you up if I even see something that look like. That's where we stand. Y'all don't know what you created. Y'all think that channel is so nice and so loving and so forgiving. You could do anything to me and just come back in my life to tomorrow. fucking nice. I don't want to be that nice. I'm better off without you. Look at what I've accomplished without you. I don't need or want you. All of you joined together still couldn't beat me. With just God. Fuck I need you for? All of you working together still couldn't do what y'all wanted to do to me. How that make you feel? You so want to be accepted that you're willing to join in and fight against me. I didn't deserve that. You know I didn't deserve that. While you were doing all them bad things to me, all you people, you knew I did not deserve that. But that didn't stop you. That didn't inspire you to stand up for me. You joined in with the lies. You joined in with the treachery. I'm good. I don't want you people in my life. And I'm not sad about it. I'm sad about how I was treated. So all you know that I didn't deserve that. That's what I'm sad about.